Welcome to Unshaken. Today we're exploring one of the hardest but healthiest choices you can make, walking away from a toxic friendship. It's not about anger or revenge. It's about peace, boundaries, and protecting your emotional energy. Welcome. I am so glad you have found your way here today. We are going to talk about something that can feel so hard. It is one of the most difficult, yet one of the healthiest, choices you can make for your spirit. We are going to explore the journey of walking away from a toxic friendship. Please know this journey is not about anger. It is not about revenge. It is not about getting even. It is about choosing peace for yourself. It is about drawing a line in the sand to protect your heart. It is about creating a safe space for you to grow. This path is one of courage. It takes strength to acknowledge that something you once cherished now brings you pain. A friend should be a soft place to land. A friend should be someone who sees your light and helps you shine it brighter. They should celebrate your joys. They should sit with you in your sorrows. But sometimes a friendship that started with light can slowly, over time, begin to cast a shadow over your life. It can start to feel heavy. It can drain your energy. It can leave you feeling empty. It can leave you feeling small. This is a sign that the connection may no longer be healthy for you. You may be feeling a lot of conflict inside. You may love this person deeply. So, what exactly is a toxic friendship? The word toxic sounds harsh, but it simply means the friendship has become harmful to your well-being. It's a connection that consistently does more harm than good, not one bad day or a single argument. It's a pattern. A persistent feeling of being drained, misunderstood, devalued. True friendship should feel like a safe harbor. A toxic one feels like being lost in a storm, even when the sun is shining elsewhere in your life. It creates constant, low-level stress that affects your mind, your body, your spirit. You might start to feel tired all the time, rehearsing conversations in your head before you see them, worrying about how they'll react to your good news, walking on eggshells, always careful. This alertness can make you anxious and sad. It can make you doubt yourself. Am I too sensitive? Am I the problem? That's the toxicity making you question your reality. The weight of this bond can feel immense, like carrying a heavy backpack filled with someone else's expectations, dramas, negativity. You carry it everywhere. It makes every step harder. You might set it down briefly, then pick it back up. Out of love, habit, a sense of duty. But your life is your own. You weren't meant to carry someone else's burdens at the cost of your joy. Your energy is finite and precious. Use it to build your life, not to manage a relationship that depletes you. Staying in it can dim your light. You might stop sharing dreams. You might stop celebrating successes. Slowly, you make yourself smaller to keep the peace. You shrink your hopes. You hide your true feelings. But you were born to be big. You were born to shine. A friendship that asks you to be less is not true. It's a cage. And you hold the key to set yourself free. Your peace is waiting for you. How do you know for sure if a friendship has become toxic? Sometimes the signs are subtle, like a slow leak. Other times they are loud and clear, like a warning bell. It is important to listen to your body. It is important to listen to your intuition. They will always tell you the truth. If you consistently feel worse after spending time with someone, that is your first and most powerful clue. Here are some clear signs to look for. Pay attention to whether these feel familiar. They are not meant to label anyone. They are meant to bring clarity to your own experience and feelings. One of the most common signs is that you feel completely drained by them. After a phone call or a visit, you feel depleted and exhausted, not energized or happy. It feels like they absorb all your positive energy and leave you with nothing. Another sign is a constant lack of balance. The friendship is all about them. They talk endlessly about their problems. Your needs are never a priority. It feels like you are always giving, and they are always taking. True friendship is a two-way street, not a one-way road. Another powerful indicator is control and criticism. They may try to control your decisions. They may try to control your other friendships. They may try to control your life choices. They offer advice that is really just criticism in disguise. They make you feel small by subtly mocking your dreams. They make you feel small by nitpicking your choices. Sometimes they don't honor what you care about, and it hurts. They might use backhanded compliments that leave you feeling confused and hurt. A supportive friend wants you to soar. A toxic friend wants to keep you in a box that they can manage. They are not happy for your successes because your light makes them feel their own shadows more deeply. Finally, look for a pattern of dishonesty and a lack of accountability. They might lie. Walking away from a friendship can feel like one of the hardest things in the world. There will be grief. There will be sadness. You are mourning the loss of what the friendship once was, and the hope of what you thought it could be. And that is okay. It is so important to allow yourself to feel that loss. But I want you to know that on the other side of that pain is a beautiful, quiet space. Letting go is not an act of cruelty. It is an act of profound self-compassion. It is the ultimate gift you can give yourself. The gift of peace. When you release a toxic connection, you create space in your life. Think of it like clearing out a cluttered room. For a while, it might feel empty, but soon you realize how much room there is to breathe. You have more mental and emotional energy. You are no longer spending that precious energy managing someone else's moods, worrying about the next conflict. Suddenly, that energy is all yours. You can pour it back into yourself. You can rediscover your own hobbies, your own dreams, your own voice, which may have gotten quiet over time. This newfound space is where your healing begins. It gives you the freedom to reconnect with who you truly are without the filter of someone else's judgment. You start to hear your own thoughts more clearly. You remember what makes you laugh. You find joy in small, simple things again. Leaving a draining friendship allows you to rebuild your self-esteem from the ground up. You start to trust your own perceptions again. First, begin by setting small, firm boundaries. You do not need to explain or justify them. A boundary is a simple statement of what you need. You can say, "I can't talk on the phone after 9 p.m., or I'm not available to get together this weekend." Start with small things. The purpose is to practice honoring your own needs. Each time you hold a boundary, you are rebuilding trust with yourself. You are teaching yourself that your well-being is a priority. This is a quiet but powerful first step in taking your energy back. Next, you can try a method I call the slow fade. This involves gradually reducing your contact with the person. You can take a little longer to respond to their texts. You can space out the time between your get-togethers. The friendship is not ending with a sudden break, but rather, it is naturally losing its intensity over time. If you feel you need to have a conversation, make sure it is in a place where you feel safe. You can express your feelings without blaming or attacking them. Use I statements, which focus on your own experience. For example, say I have been feeling very drained and hurt in our friendship lately, instead of, "You always make me feel bad." Their reaction will tell you everything you need to know. If they respond with anger, if they respond with denial, it confirms that the dynamic is unhealthy. If they are open to hearing you, there may be a path to healing, but you are not obligated to take it. Your only job is to speak your truth. Finally, and most importantly, prepare to accept the feeling of grief. Letting go hurts, even when it is necessary. Allow yourself to feel sad. Cry if you need to. Sometimes, when our own lives feel complicated, we can find the clearest answers in the simplicity of nature. The natural world is a wise and gentle teacher. It has so much to show us about the cycles of letting go and renewal. If you look closely, you will see that all of nature understands that release is a necessary part of growth. It does not fight it. It does not cling to what is no longer serving it. It simply lets go with grace, trusting that new life will follow. This is a profound lesson for our own hearts. Think about the trees in autumn. They do not hold on to their leaves because they are afraid of being bare. They know that to survive the winter and to have the strength to grow new leaves in the spring, they must release the old ones. They let their brilliant, beautiful leaves fall to the ground without a fight. This act of letting go is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of incredible wisdom and strength. It is an act of survival. We too must let go of relationships that are draining our life force so that we can conserve our energy for a new season of growth. Or imagine yourself standing at the ocean's edge. Watch how the waves come in, then pull back out to sea. The tide is always in motion, bringing new things to the shore, taking other things away. A wave does not apologize for receding. It is part of its essential rhythm. Letting go of a friendship can be like that tide. It is a natural pulling back of your energy. It is taking away what has become heavy or broken, and in doing so, it cleanses the shoreline of your heart, making space for new treasures to wash up when the time is right. You have the strength to do this. You unshaken. As you walk this path of letting go, please be so gentle with yourself. Healing is not a race. It is a slow, tender process of coming home to yourself. There will be moments of doubt and loneliness. That is a normal part of the journey. But I promise you, with each day that passes, you will feel a little lighter. The space that once felt empty will begin to feel like freedom. The quiet will start to feel like peace. You will begin to notice the beauty in your own life again, a beauty that was perhaps overshadowed for a long time. This is your time to rediscover you. What brings you joy, just for the sake of joy? Maybe it is painting, or gardening, or dancing in your living room. Maybe it is taking long walks without a destination. Fill your life with these small, sacred acts of self-love. These are the things that will fill that new space with light. This is also a time to lean on the people in your life who do make you feel seen and cherished. It's choosing peace, self-respect, and space to heal. When you let go of what drains you, you make room for what restores you. Thank you for watching. Take care of your heart, protect your peace, and stay unshaken.